around what I wanted to get to the heart of the matter of. You know, looking at this event and how they took place, looking across the country, you seem to be the only person in senior leadership who took accountability for what happened across the country. So I'm going to put some very direct questions to you. And I'm going to reference a letter from the police union president, Matt Scoff, on September 10th, 2020, who stated that you lost the room, that you inflamed the workplace. Did you at any time during the occupation, lead up to the occupation, have a challenge in the morale of your officers to raise to the size and scale and scope of the crisis due to perhaps some of the interpersonal HR issues that you might have been facing with the police?
Thank you, sir. I don't know any police chief in this country or anywhere else in North America, quite frankly, in the Five Eyes countries that doesn't have a morale challenge with their police officers that has been increasing year over year, decade over decade. That is not unique to the city of Ottawa.
With specificity, can you keep this on, please? With specificity, the challenge that I have is that you stay the course. On the 15th, you resign, and on the 18th, it's done, right? So you stay on until after it's called, but then you resign within 24 hours. Did you at any point in time receive political pressure from your board or from the association or any other external factors politically? If we were to FOI emails, would we see from the mayor or from the police chair pressure on you to step down, to be the scapegoat, to perhaps pave the way for a fresh start for somebody else?
There are many people who have many theories around why I resigned. I've stated very publicly here, I resigned primarily for public safety reasons. There was declining trust in my organization, but implicitly declining trust in me. I took myself out of the equation once we had put in place the integrated operational plan to bring those resources to bear to safely and successfully end this. But, sir, I will
Where do
tell
you think the
there was
loss
a
of
highly
trust
politicized element.
There was a highly politicized element. Could you expand on that?
In every major event that I've ever been involved in, locally, provincially, nationally, or internationally, these events draw high political pressure.
Did you receive pressure from the board to step down?
Yes, I did.
Did you receive pressure from the police association to step down?
In this event, no, sir.
In previous events?
Yes, sir.
How would you reference your relationship with the police association?
Now I'm a private citizen.
Sure, before, while you were chief.
Highly contentious for the most part, but there were times we were able to cooperate and find mutual outcomes that supported our membership and the city as well.
When they say that you lost the room, during the course of the command and control during the occupation, did you have the room or had you lost the room?
The reference to losing the room was after I had presented before the National Committee on Public Safety and National Security on the issue of systemic racism in policing. And I stated emphatically, I believe I was the first chief in Canada to say that systemic racism was part of policing, in fact, part of every institution.
And they held that against you?
It was in that context and the fallout after that that we had a very contentious period with the board and internally. As most organizations grapple with the issue of systemic racism, that's just a matter of course for
Last
any
question.
CEO.
Next round.